Bueno, gente, seguimos. He vuelto. Un segundo que obviamente voy a editar el video para que se vea bien. Ok. Tu, 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 tun, tun. Bueno, ya debería estar. Así que... ¿Por qué chota no me anda? Sé que no me agarra internet, pero según OBS está todo bien. Pero lo tengo en verde. I don't fucking know. Si lo pongo desde acá... ¿Será en el teléfono que no me funciona? No, ahí va. Bueno, vamos. Vamos en esta parte azul. El chabón se murió, así que... nada. Bien. Acá donde estaba el...
Still warm. He's here, all right.
el guachín. El cara retorcida ese. Andar nomás.
Of course.
Ah. Mirando otra cosa. Bitch. Entro cuando quiero. Shepard. Ok, los paquetes.
So this is where they've been sending these.
¿Por qué ese... ¿Por qué del negro pasa al blanco? Como ves en la sombra, como... ¿Por qué pasa al blanco? Debería quedarse negro. Ah, bueno. Benvenuti.
Big Wolf.
La zorra.
The big bad wolf. You used to be something.
What the fuck? Damn. Las tres guachas. Esta guacha con esta guacha. Yo con esta guacha. Esta guacha con otra guacha. Esta guacha conmigo. Y yo. Damn.
They used to fear you.
Uy.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would get.
Lindo coso de tortura. Hola.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Ay.
It's about time you showed up.
Es exactamente esta mina. ¿Será esta la reina?
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Hija de puta.
Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
¿Qué es esta guacha? En serio, ¿qué es? ¿Qué es? Ay, the fuck. Era obvio. ¡Hija de puta! ¿Cómo mierda querés que esquive eso, boludo? Dale. La esquivé. La estoy esquivando, amigo, dale.
Where are you?
La estoy esquivando, dale, qué mentira.
Come out and face me!
¿Qué carajo, boludo? Dale, pa, eso, convertirte en el lobo feroz enorme, hijo de mi puta que sos. No, qué miedo, boludo, en serio. Esta. No sabía. Ah, no, no era. Pero... ¿cómo es que me pega? Pero... ¿me estoy dando bien o me estoy dando mal? En serio. Se convirtió en un lobo, literal. ¡Toma! Esta sería como su fase final de lobo. Hija de puta, es como una bruja o algo así. Gorda. Ah. Ah, uy, justo. O se lo clavó. No, no se lo clavó. La maté. ¿La maté finalmente o era otro clon, digamos? Chachan. Permiso.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf.
No,
I
la
didn't
pelota.
kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
Sí tiene la cara
My
retorcida.
point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Uy.
You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
¿Qué hago? ¿Qué chuta hago? Vamos a llevarlo.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey!
Listo, loco.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Un hijo de mil puta. Un hijo de mil puta.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
How could you?
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
En realidad no lo
See,
mató.
the
O sea,
culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Fine. Go right ahead.
Wait, that's
Vamos a
not
dejar-
how this works.
que hable.
After the rest of your crimes are read through,
Buah.
then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
Ok, igual, o sea, técnicamente
You
no
are
lo
charged
mató.
with the murder of Faith and
Oh,
Lily,
sí, arre.
which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
You went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
No, o sea, que es
Let's get
culpable,
on
es
with it.
Promised
culpable.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I
Pero
won't rob you
quiero
of that
ver qué es lo
right.
que hizo.
You're really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
A ver, pará. Dios, ¿se ve bien? Esto sí se ve bien. Pasa que veo como que... Acá se ve mal. Bueno, no. Digamos.
Thank you, Miss White.
A ver qué es lo que dice.
I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really?
Oh.
Auntie Greenleaf. Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the crooked man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares
Sí.
about your obedience.
Sí, 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 sí.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Let's go. Tenemos a todo el crew.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
Ah, pero la sirenita no
What are you
trabajaba para él.
talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe.
Pero le creíamos
Did you think we'd all
que ella
just
estaba
let
muerta.
that go?
You can't be serious.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened.
Claro.
Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Las bolas.
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
Ay, Dios. Qué
Who
manipulador
was
que
there
es.
while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
Pero si no lo pagaban,
Who
los
will
iban
dare
a
challenge their
condenar.
brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White?
Te dije.
Excuse me.
Ella.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
Ay, que no le saque el lazo,
I
por favor.
found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa!
you.
My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it.
Damn.
Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Ooh.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
He's
esta vieja de
guilty.
mierda,
I know
boludo.
that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
Es muy peligroso para estar
How
vivo.
can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
No,
we
porque
have
la va a
more.
manipular.
If he isn't
No.
stopped.
Been
No,
enough
no,
guess
no.
So we get rid of him.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I
Ah,
guess
bueno.
it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are
Yo
you
decido
sure?
matarlo.
This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yo digo que lo
Yes,
matemos.
Sheriff. Do what you think
Arrancar
is
la
right.
cabeza. Tirarlo al pozo. Ay. Déjame ver un segundo algo. En este lugar, ¿qué había? El Woodlands este. ¿Cuál es? El pozo este. Pozo encantado ubicado en una recámara dentro del edificio Woodland, donde se usa para tirar las cosas que no se quieren volver a ver jamás. Las fábulas muertas son lanzadas a su profundidad, como también los crímenes más aterradores. Nadie está completamente seguro que hay en el fondo este, siquiera si tiene un fondo, pero se asegura que es el último lugar de descanso. ¿Qué hago? Porque lo puedo... O sea, matarlo ya está. Encerrarlo para mí no tiene mucho sentido. O sea, no sé. Porque siento que esta vieja de mierda la va a manipular a esta vieja y la vieja la va a dejar salir. Es como medio peligroso para dejarlo vivo. En el pozo no sé qué hay, honestamente. Pero matarlo tampoco sé si es la mejor opción. Estoy entre matarlo o tirarlo al pozo. Esas son mis dos opciones. Estoy pensando. Yo lo tiraría al pozo. Yo lo tiraría al pozo porque siento que, o sea, le arrancar la cabeza es como... ¿Cómo decirlo? Como que... Como que estoy metiendo ese miedo de vuelta a la gente, me explico. Ese miedo, esas cosas de los cuales ellos se quejaban. De que Vic era esto, de que Vic era lo otro, no sé qué. Yo lo tiraría al pozo. Y que le pase lo que le pase. O sea, volver no va a poder volver seguramente. ¿Qué hago? Claro, pasa que dejarlo, o sea, tirar al pozo tampoco es obedecer la ley. Yo lo tiro al pozo, amigo. Creo que le voy a tirar al pozo. Yo le voy a tirar al pozo. Lo tiro.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
Everyone, I'm
Not this way.
No, la puta que te reparió. Hijo de mí, puta mía. Chao. Nos vimos. Ah, pensé que le iba a tirar.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
Me voy a tirar con él.
When you try to sleep. Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
You're
Ciao.
going to miss me.
Nos vemos.
No, I won't.
Chao. Me da igual, o sea.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes, another one of us to erase from the books.
Requiescat in pace, diría Ezio. No sé. No sé si fue la mejor opción. Ay, ¿qué? 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 This choice is blank.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Está en inglés. Esta decisión está. No sé esto. No sé qué estoy eligiendo, amigo. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? No me digas que se bugueó el juego. No me digas que se bugueó el juego. What?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
¿Eh? ¿Qué? ¿Cómo que? ¿Qué? ¿En qué momento aparecí acá? Para. No quiero hacer todo de vuelta, boludo. No, ¿qué? Ok. Se bugueó. No sé qué ya te pasó ahí.
Hey, Sheriff.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Sheriff?
We'll talk later, okay?
Okay.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Bueno. Ok, ahora. Y el cerdo, ¿no? Sí, ahí está.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
¿Eh? ¿Dónde iba el cerdo, amigo? Ugh. Bueno, se van.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Ugh, shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry
What is
about
he
all
doing?
this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Bueno, ¿qué tengo yo? Cabrón?
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Señorita, buenas noches. O buenos días, no sé.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's
Me pregunto
just...
qué carajo bueno de escribir para este juego. No sé, pero está buenísima. Ay, no lo vi, la puta madre.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's
a mí me
about what
gusta mucho.
happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We're gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to.
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
What?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man.
Yo todo tranqui.
Oh, God.
Todo tranqui por suerte. Perdón si no hablo mucho, que estoy como
I don't know
muy
what
metida
happened,
en la historia.
but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed.
Pero bien,
He had to make an
tranqui. Vos,
example
Edward,
of us.
¿qué tal?
We had committed
¿Cómo andás?
treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
Y no debe haber mentido, pero...
I guess it worked
El
out.
chabón era un hijo de puta.
I can't hold that against you.
Ah, o
I
sea,
know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Ay,
You?
morboso.
I walked her over here, and I left her.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the
Mira.
time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You
Ahora
two
sí
make a
estás en
good
streaming.
team.
Sí.
The way you look out for each other. And look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand in.
Hoy estuve un poco más temprano y ayer también estuve de día. Tuve tiempo
Things are
en la
always
tarde, así que...
different.
Pero
Look,
bueno,
Bigby. After everything you've done for us,
estuve streameando antes,
maybe they don't
pero
want to admit
tuve que ir a
it,
comer así, corté.
without you,
Y hace un rato
none
ya
of this
estoy
would
de
have
vuelta.
happened. You listened
¿Cuándo?
when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Eso es verdad.
You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse. Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you
What?
like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
¿Quién chota es?
I'll see you around, Wolf.
What? Estoy re confusa, no entendí nada. No entendí una mierda. A ver, decisiones. ¿Qué hiciste a Yoshi? Yo y el 68% de los jugadores matamos a Yoshi. Le diste un trial, ¿cómo es un trial? Un juicio al hombre retorcido. Yo y el 89% de los jugadores le dimos un juicio al hombre retorcido. Como Spanish, ay, como qué chota es Spanish. Me olvidé el significado de punish. No, no es vengarse. Bueno, me olvidé, arre. Pero que lo condenamos básicamente mandándolo al pozo ese. Yo y el 38% de los jugadores. Castigar, eso, castigar. El Punisher. Aceptamos el regalo de TJ para Snow. Yo el 98% de los jugadores. ¿Quién no va a aceptar el regalito de esta ranita bonita? ¿Y cuáles fueron mis últimas palabras a Nerissa? Yo y el 54% de los jugadores dijimos: espero haber hecho algún bien. Uy, estadísticas especiales. Le mentiste sobre ver a Bella fuera de su apartamento. Le prometiste que no le dirías a Bestia que la viste fuera de su apartamento. La impresionaste con tus habilidades de detective. Me preguntas cuántos finales tiene el juego. No creo que, o sea, realmente creo que es el único final. No es como que, a ver, si bien tus decisiones tienen, o sea, afectan un poco la historia, no es como que realmente te lleva para otro camino. No es así como Detroit, ¿viste? Detroit Become Human, que realmente tenés como 18 finales. Este es un final, pero lo que varían realmente son algunas decisiones, pero no es como que varía, que afecta al final. Bluebird, peleaste con él luego de la interrogación. Colin, le diste un trago cuando te lo pidió, lo ayudaste a evitar la granja. Hombre torcido, lo llevaste al pozo encantador, lanzaste el pozo encantado. Confiscaste su dinero cuando estaba en custodia. Fate, le diste dinero luego de su pelea con el leñador, le ofreciste un trabajo, hiciste un trato con él. No, lo llevaste contigo al trip trap, le mostraste la fotografía de Connnntinuamos y le prometiste traer al hombre torcido vivo. Escogiste esperarlo, aceptaste su trabajo y prometiste entrenárselo a Snow. Y todo lo pasaste cuando Snow quería enviar la granja. Bueno. Sería genial tener un juego así en español, pero no sé bajarlo. Un juego así, tipo que tenga realmente distintos finales. El Detroit Become Human es... Bueno, no sé si lo querés comprar o hacer las cosas ilegales, arre. Pero bajar... Escoge una novela gráfica hoy. Bueno, estuvo bastante piola, la verdad. Profe de español en un cura estadounidense, me encantaría hacer un proyecto con un juego como este. Proyecto como... el Detroit Become Human. Yo lo quiero jugar, o sea, lo jugué muy poco, pero sé de qué va, más o menos. No, realmente no. No entero porque realmente no lo terminé, pero ese sí posta que realmente tus acciones importan y mucho. Porque ahí sí que tenés, no sé cuántos finales tiene, pero tiene una banda. Y esos son los que me gustan. O sea, sé que juegan un capítulo. Y el Detroit podría ser. Porque, como digo, realmente en ese sí importan tus decisiones. Porque de hecho tenés como varios capítulos. Y en cada capítulo hasta incluso tenés un final distinto. Y después tenés, bueno, el final del juego. Pero en esos capítulos sí tenés un final distinto. Y son varios. Entonces, tal vez puedes hacer como que entre todos tomen decisiones para lo que crean que es mejor y ver qué sale. Eso podría ser bastante piola. Extras. Libro de fábulas. A ver. Bueno, la verdad que el juego me gustó mucho. ¿Esto qué es? Snow White. Cualquier fue el alcalde cual nombró oficialmente a Snow como director de operaciones y como alcalde. Y también. ¿Cómo se le hace la cara? Yeah. Comisaria Bigby. Un Las Bigby pasó muchos años en mando por Europa, con una buena fama. Esos días está forzando la misma de la comunidad. Me acuerdo que todos los posibles finales me dieron como ansiedad. Sí, pasa. ¿Qué pasa con este tipo de juegos? Pero están buenos. Gana cada logro en cada episodio de Wolf Among Us. A ver cuáles son los logros que no saqué. Desbloqueados todos los libros de fábulas de capítulo 1. Ok. Y cuáles son, desbloqueados en el capítulo 2, capítulo 3 y capítulo 4. O sea, me da pena tomar una decisión porque no quería perder algo. Sí, me pasa. Acá también me estresaba porque, o sea, quería elegir una, pero también quiero elegir otra. Era como, quiero elegir las dos a la vez. En inglés decimos FOMO, Fear of Missing Out. Mira, no sabía. Pero bueno, la verdad que me gustó bastante este juego. Me gustó porque a mí me gusta mucho la onda policial, la onda de suspenso y misterio y de atrapar asesinos o cosas así, o sea, de casos. Entonces me gustó mucho. Y ahora, bueno, como he dicho varias veces, ya va a salir el 2, o sea, el de Wolf Among Us 2. Y lo estoy esperando con ansias, o sea, encima se retrasó un año. Iba a salir este año, pero bueno, va a salir el año que viene. Y tiene muy buena pinta. Y nada, me ha gustado. Voy a buscar qué quiere decir el final. No lo entendí. Honestamente, no lo entendí. Voy a buscar un video y lo vemos. The Wolf Among Us final explicación. Uno que no sea tan largo. Ending explained. O sea, yo entendí como que la mina al final era Faith. Pero a la vez no. ¿Es la primera vez que lo juegas? Sí, es la primera vez que lo juego. Y me gustó bastante. Este no tiene subtítulos. Pasa que no quiero ver un video tan largo. Bueno, vamos a ver este. Bueno.
Hola a todos, mi nombre es Art y sean bienvenidos una vez más a esta sección de los short menus titulada This is Art, en la cual doy mi opinión sobre varios temas relacionados al mundo de los videojuegos.
Bueno, no
El
quiero
día
tu
de
opinión.
hoy les traigo el final explicado de The Wolf Among Us. Como siempre, les recuerdo que este video contiene spoilers sobre el argumento y el final del juego, así que véanlo bajo su propio riesgo. The Wolf Among Us es un videojuego del estilo apuntar y dar clic basado en la novela gráfica Fables, publicada por DC Comics a través de su sello editorial Vértigo. Dentro del título, el protagonista toma el papel de El Gran Lobo Feroz, quien se ha convertido en el alguacil de Barrio Fábula después de que las criaturas de los cuentos de hadas fueron forzadas a abandonar sus tierras natales y a establecerse en Norteamérica, así al estilo Lord Farquaad. A lo largo de la historia, el protagonista deberá tomar diferentes decisiones con el objetivo de resolver una serie de asesinatos, pero también con el fin de redimirse de su oscuro pasado. Sin embargo, cuando llegamos al desenlace del juego, este resulta ser bastante ambiguo, pues la escena final deja varios cabos sueltos y nos genera más dudas de las que nos contesta. Y es por ello que hoy les traigo mi interpretación sobre el final de The Wolf Among Us. Para empezar, vamos a ver un fragmento de su dicha escena para así poder analizarla mejor.
¡Córrela! You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Me hace haber escuchado esa frase anteriormente, pero no sé.
Feel like we've met before. You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it? Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom. They used to call
¿Cómo que decía?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape.
Escondería su belleza verdadera, entonces ella podría escapar de su reino. Ella, o sea, por lo que entiendo, ella es otra persona. Como la sirenita. Claro.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Como podemos ver, las deducciones de Bigby lo llevan a pensar que Nerissa, si es que ese es su verdadero nombre, es la misma persona que nos encontramos al principio del juego, la cual lucía idéntica a Fate. Esto lo intuye debido a que los diálogos entre Nerissa y la Fate del principio prácticamente son idénticos.
Hey, you like my ribbon?
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Hey, I need to tell you something.
Claro.
I have to tell you something. You're not as bad as everyone says you are. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Y es aquí donde el debate inicia, pues hay dos principales teorías sobre quién es realmente la persona con la que hablamos al final. La primera postura afirma que Nerissa suplantó a Faith desde el principio del juego con el objetivo de llamar la atención del lobo feroz y escapar así del hombre torcido. La segunda teoría señala que Faith en realidad no está muerta, y que ésta se hizo pasar por Nerissa mediante un encantamiento con el fin de poner en marcha un plan de escape. Después de una ardua labor de nuestro equipo de investigación, o sea, sé yo, llegué a la conclusión de que la segunda teoría es la más acertada. Así que a continuación les daré algunos puntos sobre por qué creo que esa es la opción correcta y por qué la primera no es tan convincente. Según lo que sabemos, las tres chicas, Lily, Nerissa y Faith, tenían pensado un plan para escapar de su estilo de vida, pero esta última decidió acelerar el proceso mediante la obtención de evidencia incriminatoria.
Bueno, que sí. Que son cosas, realmente no me quiero ver todo el video. Pero bueno, nada. Bueno, voy a dejar hasta acá porque ya terminamos el jueguito. Pero nada. Me descargué el Fallout New Vegas, así que seguramente lo streamé. Y nada, esperemos que el año que viene, por favor, salga este puto juego. Así que nada, muchachos. Gracias por ver, espero que les haya gustado. Y gracias, Andrew, por pasarte, aunque sea un ratito. Siempre sos bienvenido y se agradece un montón. Así que nada, nos estamos viendo en futuros streams. No sé cuándo, pero